Okay, so it is now Saturday. This is what we've got going on right now. Duffel bag, duffel bag, duffel bag, camping supplies, sunscreen, Misty. Hi, Misty. So, yeah, we're gonna spend a bunch of days, well, like a week in the backwoods of Utah in a log cabin, just out camping. At our hotel. We're actually spending a day at a hotel in Salt Lake City before we head up into the mountains, and we don't have a car. We don't have a car until this afternoon, so now we gotta figure out how to kill, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours in Salt Lake City without a car.
South Temple.
So because we have nothing else to do today, we're just kind of like aimlessly riding the trains, the transit system around Salt Lake City. We bought an all-day pass and we're just gonna explore and then pick up our rental car later tonight.
Daybreak Parkway, 114th South. This is the last station on this route.
So we have ridden out, what the heck?
16 minutes.
Okay. Let's keep moving. That was weird. I guess they have like a motion sensor.
Yeah.
We have ridden out all the way to the end of the line. And we are in the middle of nowhere. There's no restaurants, and it's getting kind of close to lunchtime. And yeah, I guess we're gonna try and figure out like how to get back and what we're gonna do about lunch. I'm gonna try something. No, doesn't work. I was gonna try and set off the thing.
Yeah,
again.
there's like nothing. There's nothing over here, is there?
Yeah, we are literally in the middle of nowhere. I think this road was built just for the sole purpose of building a road.
So there are people that have condos out here.
What? This train station.
It's crazy. Is there somebody sitting on the train?
And now we're back on the train, and we're gonna ride back to downtown, because there is nothing out here. So I'm just gonna jump to downtown. Okay, so this is Trolley Square, which is like a shopping mall in Salt Lake City. What, like, I don't really know the history of this place. What?
So it used to be, they used to be trolley barns from the 20s and 30s and all that, and they've turned it into a mall.
Okay,
restaurant right here. I don't even remember the name of it, but I used to like. And I took Mom there because I liked it. And while we were eating, a roach came along. The thing behind her and was like doing this, you know, looking at her and doing this with its little antennas. And she looked over and saw it. So
That's probably why they closed the restaurant.
pretty awful.
So this is like a diagram of what this area used to look like.
Oh, they actually pull through.
And I think that building there is the building that we're currently in. One trolley's falling off the tracks.
Oops, sorry.
Sorry. So, it is kind of small, but this is actually a really cool little mall. And there's a trolley over there. See, sticking out of the wall.
Green Street. Mom and I had our first date here at Trolley Square.
Oh, wait, that was here?
Yep. First date.
So, this is kind of,
Stephen walks off the cliff.
as I fall down some stairs. So, this is Temple Square.
See the man up there? That's Brigham Young. Statue, and there's a joke. It says, "Look, he's."
So,
They should have taken that.
yeah, this is.
They should have taken that street out and put a fountain in there.
Did this used to be a street too?
Yeah, it did.
So all of this used to be just roads.
I'm pretty sure I know this did.
So this is like the.
Oh, you were right about the Capitol. It is right there.
Oh, that's the Utah State Capitol.
Let's go this way.
Oh, we're gonna go up to the Capitol.
Yeah, let's go for it. Come on, 16 seconds.
13.
So you see that right there?
Yeah.
That's City Creek.
Oh, that's City Creek. Creek
Yeah.
from City Creek Canyon.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, City Creek Park right there.
Yeah.
I think this is the mouth of City Creek Canyon. I'm not entirely sure. It's just like this nice little tranquil creek that flows out of the mountains and into the heart of downtown Salt Lake City before probably going into the sewers.
Just walked into the garbage can.
Yeah, don't walk into garbage cans, Dad. Good life advice. So, this is the Utah State Capitol. Alright, so here's the inside of the Utah State Capitol. Like I said, I've never been in here before. It's a really impressive building.
What's that?
It's a really impressive building.
Yeah, it sure is.
And more importantly, it has air conditioning. At Dad's insistence, we just got on this old elevator and we're riding it up to the top floor. Oh.
Oh, they have like museum stuff up there.
Oh, wow. That's cool. That's a pretty cool place.
Bambury.
Alright, we finished our brief tour of the Capitol, and now, since it's going to take about 45 minutes for us to get to the rental car place, we need to be there by 4, and it's 3:20-ish, we are going to start heading back to the train station, which is like half a mile away.
What's stopping?
Okay, so we're in the car now, in our rental car, and you may notice that I'm a lot sweatier than I was during the last clip. Okay, here's the short version. We were about 4 blocks from the rental car place, and it suddenly occurred to me that, hey, wait a minute, it's a Sunday. Places close early on Sunday. And so I pulled it up online, and the place closed in about 6 or 7 minutes. So we sprinted the last 4 blocks and got there like just in time. It was kind of ridiculous, but we got there in time, and we're in the car now heading back to the airport. So, or heading back to our hotel by the airport. So everything worked out, so that's good.
Thanks to Keegan.
Yeah.
All right, so we're doing a we're doing a video of the rental car because we were
What's that on the roof?
we were concerned. Oh yeah, we were concerned about all the damage that we noticed on it when we
State the
checked it out. Well, I don't know. It's the 30th of April, 30th of July, and we just got to the hotel after picking up our rental car. So anyway, we're going to start with the damage on the front bumper right here and on the bottom. The lady said she noted that. Then we're going to move over to this door right here, this little spot right here. That's
Are those scrapes on the mirror?
probably not going to be a big deal. Then we're going to come back here.
I don't know if I got that.
We'll come back here to this panel right here and notice this right here.
I see the screen.
And then we're going to...
What about this?
What's this?
That.
Yep, that's damage. Damage on the rear bumper. And then we're going to come around.
What about, is this a dent?
It's a little bit of...
There's a dent there.
Yeah, there is. There's a dent on the quarter panel right there. Wow. Good eye, Keith. I missed that one. And then there's a little bit of damage here on this door. And then Keegan just saw this roof here. I don't know what's up with this. That appears to be dirt. That probably came from the car wash. So I think we're safe there. And then, of course, there was this chip in the windshield right here. We got a picture of that earlier, but we'll get it done. Okay. That's... Oh, let's not forget this wheel cover seems to be damaged as well, as long as we're taking pictures of everything.
Well, I'm taking video.
Your video. Okay, so that's it for now.
Okay, so it's super early morning the next day. Dad and I both woke up early for some reason. I don't know why. And we decided that since we still have some time to go today, rough road, we're gonna go drive out and see the salt flats.
There's a sign, I want to read it.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. I think it's going to be over there. Is the sign that we're going to want to look at.
I don't want to read all of them.
Well, that one looks like it has a lot of information.
Looks like it's been shot.
Probably has. This is the West.
That's nice. We don't get out and get stuck.
Okay, we're out here on the salt flats.
That's what I hope.
Dad just expressed a very valid concern that we're just going to get out here and get stuck.
Is this the track? Right here?
You mean the racetrack?
Yeah.
Actually, I think it is. Are you just going to punch it? If you get us stuck, Dad. Okay, we don't need to go interstate speeds. I get that this is the Bonneville salt flats, but... never going to be able to find our way back, you know that, right?
Oh my God, that's right. Maybe breaking a honey's not a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea. Especially since we don't know if this is actually the track or not.
Yeah, we don't know how far this goes.
We think this is the track.
We don't know how far this goes,
It's kind of looking broken up here, doesn't it?
Yeah, slow down. Slow way down. Stop.
This doesn't feel very tracky here, does it?
Yeah, you know what I bet? I bet this area is here that you just turned around. You're doing donuts. Okay, stop the car. Stop the car for a second.
Did you tape it?
Yeah, I'm still rolling.
Why, King? This is a great idea.
Okay,
let's do this.
Whatever happens, do not let the rental car company see any of these videos.
Oh no, this isn't gonna happen.
Oh.
Gotta put it
I'm-
through. See, now that's a car with a little bit of power, Keeg. You feel the difference?
Yeah.
Between your Keegan driving on the salt flats.
Okay, I'm not gonna go above 60. Yeah, I don't think this is the same place where we were.
Yeah, that's it. Has to be.
I think it was over.
Oh yeah, we were over a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here.
Here we go. Now you're back in the track.
80.
All right.
Okay.
Shut it down. Whoa, you don't have to put the brakes on.
Well, that's the road there, so.
Yeah, we probably don't want to go past.
Someone's coming.
Oh, are they?
Looks like on a motorcycle.
They're gonna check it out. Let's race them.
No. This is so freaky because this is just the ground. It's just completely so, and we're the only people out here too.
That's 100, King.
100.
Done.
Brakes.
No, brakes.
Or just release
Let it coast down. We had to get out here and do 100.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
And we did. We got up to 100 really fast. Hear Mom's words in my mind. And you two be safe.
Guys, be safe. Have a safe trip, okay?
Cars and stuff. They're not going to come out and get salt all over their mouth. I always worked to drive. Keegan got to drive on the salt flats. That's something Mom hasn't even done. I had never done before.
Mom's gonna kill you, you know that?
Yeah.
Guys, be safe. Have a safe trip, okay?
We're like down the road 5 or 10 miles.
This would be my own car. I would
That's where we just were. Look how bad this is.
Yeah, we definitely are going to
Sir, did you take this car to the Bonneville Salt Flats?
No.
No.
Absolutely not. We ran
Of course we did.
We ran into a big salt storm.
Okay, so we've jumped from the Salt Flats all the way over to the middle of nowhere, actually.
Yeah.
And now we're, I don't know, an hour and a half out, and we've got these ominous-looking clouds on the horizon that, you know, seem to be coming this way. So,
Chicken Creek.
I don't really know what's gonna happen there. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get rain. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get rain.
He's going to go through it.
Do you want to tell the story? A story?
Well, when we were little kids, we went for a horsey back trail ride up here with my cousins. My cousins were from the city, and we were kind of from the country, so we'd ridden horses before. So my one cousin that's my age, his horse was getting away from him because the horse wanted to be done, and it started running, and the lady was saying, like, pull back on the reins, and he thought she was saying pull down on the reins, so he leaned way over the horse's neck and was pulling straight down, and of course
Wow.
that didn't do anything. So anyway,
Yeah.
that's just a famous story. That's pretty.
Yeah, I've heard the story before. I just wanted to get it on tape.
It's very pretty, isn't
We have arrived-ish. That's the lake. We're staying somewhere down there. We have arrived at our quote-unquote rustic cabin.
Padlock. Come on. Oh yeah, it's rusted.
Yeah,
Don't you doubt it.
we do have a fridge and a stove and an oven and a sink
Oh yeah, she's rusted.
and the heater, I guess, and two very big beds.
I'm closing these windows right now.
Yeah, you should do that. This one's open too. And our bathroom is that thing right there. So
Oh, Mom.
it's probably a good thing Mom didn't come on this trip. Nice sandy beach down here at the lake.
This is like one of the only beaches on the Uinta Lakes.
So this is kind of like the lodge, and this is our only communication with the outside world here.
Hey honey, it's the boys calling from the lake. We're at the payphone down at the lodge. We're all checked in to our rustic cabin. Everything's going good. We're the cabin's on like a slope. It's pretty cool, you know. So you have to kind of walk sideways when you walk in it. Just as promised, no hot water and no shower, and you know, pretty rustic. The mattresses are pretty nice and soft, really soft too. So anyway, we're gonna wrap and cook dinner now. We'll probably go ahead and try to call you again in the morning before we go out on the lake. So we just wanted to check in with you. Okay, love you, honey. Bye bye. And if there's an emergency, remember that number you can call. So love you. Bye.
Okay, so it's morning now. It's day 2. It's a pretty cool place.
I don't know why I'm about to
Drifted offshore. My dad just started the motor. We're drifting back towards shore. We're off, and now we're going that way. There goes our lunch. Bonneville Salt Flats, take 2. Dad's opening up the motor.
Now I see why he says it will only take 7 minutes.
Didn't he say 12?
7 to 12.
Oh, 7 to 12. Probably aren't supposed to do this, but Dad's gonna try and row a little ways up that stream over there. Just try and spin it around.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. That's right. Forward.
Yeah, rowing's difficult, you know. I learned that from my summer reading homework.
Well, canoe rowing I've got, but this
This is like a rowboat.
Am I doing it right? I feel like I'm going backwards. Yeah, this is the way you do it.
No, that's to go backwards.
Is that making us go back?
Yeah, you're going
I need
backwards,
to go
Dad.
this way. I've never done this before. Some sort of animal over there. It's over there in those. So.
I don't see it, and the camera's probably not gonna pick it up.
Those bushes, those like reeds that are sticking down, kind of.
Yeah.
Almost to the shore. There was something going on over there a minute ago.
I don't see anything. We beached our boat, and now we're gonna go hike up here and explore this river. We are in the complete wilderness now.
You need to let me get a picture or two of you here in front of the boat and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice picture right there, the boat and then just the lake in the background. You know this is bear country, right?
Oh yeah.
And we're just like out in the middle of the wilderness,
Oh yeah.
just by ourselves.
Bear, bear, bear.
I don't know what this river's called. Is it the...
Whoa.
Oh, I'm gonna go over there. Dad just left that footprint.
That one's gonna be there a while.
Yeah, you know that whole thing about like finding fossilized like dinosaur tracks and stuff. Wow. Can't even see the beach anymore. Alright, just left shore. We're gonna go, I guess, down to the other end of the lake now. Right?
Yeah, we're gonna float around out here for a minute or two.
Well, yeah, we kind of got to get back to, ow, this bench is getting hot. Back out to where we can run the motor. Yeah, you kind of got to stick with things in the thingies. Alright, we are getting out of here and heading back down the lake. Maybe head out to the dam. Okay, so we're back from the boating trip, and it's been a few hours. We've just kind of been relaxing. And what? Yeah, it feels cooler. Now we have, I think, a thunderstorm on its way. I'm at least hearing thunder, and there's darker looking clouds, so. The only thing predictable about the weather is that it's unpredictable, and that's like that's officially what they say down at the lodge. And speaking of the lodge, we were gonna go hiking. Get off me, fly! But instead, we're gonna go hang out at the lodge because they have board games and video games and other cool antique stuff. Yeah, the storm sounded pretty ominous, which Dad just said, and I just copied him. We're gonna go hang out at the lodge here, which has all sorts of great things to do for entertainment, such as...
Let's play some pinball.
some pinball.
I'm not very good at pinball. Is that a cat?
I don't know. Dad's gonna burn the
We need to
forest down.
jumpstart this fire, King.
Dad's gonna burn the forest down. You know, that probably isn't approved of by the Forest Service.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
Hey, what was the one thing Mom told us to do?
Guys, be safe. Have a safe trip, okay?
Safe.
So far, we've driven on the salt flats. We've almost crashed a boat. A boat.
A boot.
I don't know what other stupid things do. We went out and played in a lightning storm. I didn't film that.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm sure we did something else stupid. Oh, this doesn't really count, but we missed the hotel courtesy shuttle 3 times.
3 times. Yeah, that's just stupid.
Okay, so it is day 3. It's already afternoon. We rented a kayak this morning and we went and paddled out on the lake, but my waterproof case broke, so I wasn't really able to film it. But now we're gonna go on a hike, so. We've made it onto the trail. We've made it like half a mile. We're still like right next to the campground, and it started spitting rain. So, but it kind of looks like it's gonna blow over, so hopefully it does. Maybe it's not, I don't know. They don't have redwoods in Utah, but these trees look a lot like redwoods. But, you know, we asked, and there's no redwoods here.
Red barks.
Red barks. This isn't gonna end well.
Broke my knife.
You know that knife is over 100 years old, right? Show off. So we've kind of been hiking up the lakeshore for a while. We've been kind of climbing up this hill. There's the lakeshore down there. And I guess we're gonna keep going. Get out of here, fly. I guess we're gonna keep going. You know, when I edit this video, I'm probably gonna put like a counter on screen for the amount of times that I say "get out of here, fly" or "shoo" or stuff like that. All right, so this trail basically keeps going all the way out into the backcountry. And
your first thunder.
Oh, that's
Just heard
thunder.
it, yeah.
Yeah, we were about to turn around anyway, but we should definitely turn around now. At this big, tall, redwoody tree that's not really a redwood.
A red bark tree.
Yeah, red bark
Sorry,
tree.
tree, but I'm gonna call you a redwood.
Fortunately, it's all the way, it's downhill for most of the way from here.
It is. It seems like we've been climbing the whole way, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of weird.
Well, I mean, it goes up in, shoot. I mean, it goes up into the mountains, this trail that we're on, so. Yeah, I guess it would start climbing pretty early. That squirrel.
Talk. Maybe that's what he's doing. He's pretending he's a clock. I'm gonna finish this off and eat it.
No, you're not, because that's my marshmallow. Actually, that looks good. This squirrel will not shut up. That squirrel is mad. Okay, so it is very early morning on the last day, and we're up super early because there's apparently squirrels in the roof of our cabin, and they kept us up all night. So, and I just saw one go down the side here, so we're just gonna go ahead and probably take off as soon as we can check out.